with Herder. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Now, here's Fox. Rebound by Murray. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. 16 feet away. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Murray. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Fires from the wing. Fox, no good. Nuggets are gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Murray, the pass to Jokic. 16 feet away. Doesn't go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Murray, the pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Murray way outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Herder kicks to Fox. To the middle. Sabonis. And slammed by Sabonis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Murray for 3. And it's blocked by Gordon. To the inside. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. Good. Fox has got his second basket. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big men, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Inside, Caldwell Pope. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And they get it back. Sabonis. It is good. The assist from Barnes. Sabonis has got 6 points.
And that Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Here's Jokic. Sinks the 15-footer.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Herder.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
So it's Sacramento. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside for Davis. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Brown the pass to Najee. Back to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they'll find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. This is it to Najee. Out of bounds.
You tell me. Come on, man. Mitchell.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. It's deflected. It's stolen by Monk. 1 second left. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Kings lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
The Nuggets trail on the court for Sacramento. Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. And it's Davis at the small forward. Caldwell Pope, no luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Lachey. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. That's a free basket right there.
That's what I'm doing.
So close to getting at the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Terrence Davis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double checking, and the game continues on.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Murray comes in for Lyles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell.
And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
I love that he does that, and he credits that focus for his ability to stay in the moment. And Greg, you and I have seen some moments from one Jamal Murray. I'm very excited about his return to his full capacity and what he's going to be capable of doing.
Huerter passes to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Running like a well-oiled machine, and Sabonis at the helm.
Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Murray kicks to Huerter. It's three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fox with the steal. Up top, Huerter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sabonis, the pass to Huerter. Back to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's continuous. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, good shit.
Here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple.
Low, baby.
Porter looking it over. Murray against Barnes. Fox with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Denver's out to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Here's Gordon. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Aaron Gordon out in transition with some room to run. That's scary.
Mitchell passes to Holmes. Outside for Murray. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hell yeah, we'll take it.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jokic.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close to the conference finals on more than one occasion.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Mitchell. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Holmes with the steal. Monk dishes to Murray. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And most scouts felt there was a clear top 3 in the last draft, but Murray is making his case.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Porter. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Change here. Isles checked in. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 3-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Raptors. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up floor.
What?
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Up in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
this one looking like it might come down to free throws. Big fella, I know that's your specialty.
Of course it is. I made them when it mattered, Ernie.
But Chuck, if you made them earlier in the game, wouldn't it have been a blowout? Like, 1 point is 1 point.
A win is a win.
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
When you move the ball, it gets people in the flow and leaves the defense scrambling.
Precision effort by them in the first half. I don't know if they can play much better, but we're about to find out.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
The Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis is checked in for Barnes. And Monks subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Throw good, Fox. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Here's Fox, and the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 10.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Murray shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Yeah, easy call.
He throw good, Murray.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell passes to Len. Good defense by Jokic.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Making a change here. Brown's checked in. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Nuggets, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Sacramento, just a couple spots back.
And I think for Denver, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second-rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Sabonis, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Denver calls timeout. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. The 4th spot held by Domantas Sabonis.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And here are the Nuggets now. A 2-point game. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I can tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. You got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Porter. Murray outside. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And the choker right now is dealing. All-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And it's Gordon missing. The Kings trail by 4. Sabonis, the pass to Lyles. They get the rebound. Sabonis kicks to Herter. And the pass to Lyles. Now Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Passes it to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Mitchell against Murray. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Rejected by Murray. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 5. With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't go. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Kings, at the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Murray out there at Holmes, and it's Davis in at the 3.
And there's the strength coming through of Rashawn Holmes, the and 1.
Lyles checked in for Murray. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Mitchell with it. Going inside. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's stolen by Monk. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Lyles. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And We've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Fox passes to Sabonis. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Gordon. And it's good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Denver.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Herder passes to Sabonis. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Jokic, no good on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Gordon. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. The Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Monk's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Fox. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Holmes down low. He's against Jokic. Oh, they get it back. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Murray. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Mitchell kicks to Holmes. Gordon with the defensive effort. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line, Murray, pretty consistent, but there's a lot of added pressure here. Let's see if he can come through.
And the Kings making a change here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Murray comes in for Lyles. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Fox in for Davion Mitchell.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Jokic stepping up big time here.
Fox kicks to Murray. It falls! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And starting to see what this kid is made of. Murray not shying away from the challenge so far.
Yes! There's 31 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Fox with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Missed.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Fox can't get the 3 to fall. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.